Hello and welcome back to another update video. In today's update video, we are looking at 1.13.1. It has finally been released. Well, I'm not saying really finally because we've only been watching snapshots for a couple of weeks. Haven't been covering the snapshots, haven't really had the time, but I thought I'd quickly cover the full update. So it's officially out now. So it's only had a few little changes, but mostly it's bug fixes, which we'll have a look at in a little minute. In a little minute? I don't know what a little minute is. Minutes are usually 60 seconds long, unless it's not a minute. I don't know what I'm on about, but let's start and crack on with things. So firstly, tropical fish, if we spawn some in here and we get them in a bucket, if we can here, they will now show what type of fish it is in the bar down there. There are loads of different types of fish, but I won't go over them all, but meaning you can now understand kind of what fish they are, which might make it easier if you're trying to make your aquarium. I don't know, it might not. Let's move on to the next one. Fish also have a chance of dropping bone meal when killed. So I believe this applies to all fish. I haven't heard otherwise. This is a looting 3 sword, but it's a 5% chance. So it is still quite a low chance, but it's a nice little feature. There we go. So yeah, we got some bone meal from maybe no. Oh yeah, yes we did. I'm not going mad. So we have those there. The next one is coral. We now have dead coral, which can be made by doing the same thing as you would do to any other type of coral, which is just place it outside of land just like this, and that will finally eventually turn into dead coral, as you can see just there. So the next command has just been added is /force load. This is a bit like the ticking area command in Bedrock Edition, so it works a little bit like that. So we can add a chunk, so we can add this chunk, and this chunk will now always be active, so it's a bit like a spawn chunk which you can put into different places, which is a really nice feature, and this might make life a lot more easier. We can also remove this, and I'm not going to go into detail with the command, but you can remove that one there. There is also the query, and you can find out, I'm assuming, if this is a force chunk. Yes, is not marked for force loading. So there we go. So that is mostly. I'm now going to switch over to the some of the bug fixes. I'm going to have a quick scroll through. Please feel free to pause the video if you're interested in having a look. The change log will also be down in the description, so you can have a look through yourself. So there is quite a lot changed in this one. There's been some performance tweaks to hopefully make the game run a bit smoother with water, because obviously, as a lot of people have known, it's been quite serious, and there's been quite a few issues with the water generation and how it loads, and it's been causing a lot of lag, so hopefully that's been fixed. Optifine, it only recently launched, but hopefully that shouldn't take too long before we see Optifine for 1.13.1. Otherwise, I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have enjoyed, please leave a like, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.